What is the difference between a million, a billion, and a trillion? How long would it take you to actually earn a million or even a billion dollars, pounds, euros, or whatever currency you have? Will we ever see a trillionaire? Because the richest person in the world at the time of recording this video, Elon Musk, is worth $241.3 billion. The second richest is Bernard Arnault with $226.8 billion. And in third place is Jeff Bezos with $156.3 billion. But the question is, how big are these numbers really? How long would it take you to earn $1 million, $1 billion, or even $1 trillion? So let's put these numbers into perspective for anyone who's not sure how big a trillion actually is and show the enormity of it. Firstly, let's use time as an example. So 1 million seconds is 12 days. 1 billion seconds is 31 years. And 1 trillion seconds is 31,688 years. So that shows the enormity. We can also equate that to money too. So if I give you $1 per second, in 12 days, you'd be a millionaire. It would take 31 years for you to become a billionaire, and I would have to give you $1 per second for 31,688 years for you to become a trillionaire. So quite a long time. And let's look at another example. So let's say I gave you a $1,000 bill. How high would a stack of them need to be to reach $1 million? It's actually only 4 inches in height and you'd have $1 million. And how about for $1 billion? Well, it's definitely not in inches now because the answer is 358 feet high, or just over 109 meters worth of $1,000 bills, which is taller than the Statue of Liberty and Big Ben, for example. And how about $1 trillion? So that stack of $1,000 bills to get to $1 trillion would be 67.9 miles high. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the scale of these numbers and the difference between a million, a billion, and a trillion. And if you are enjoying this content, please click on the like and subscribe, as it really does help. So to end this video, rather than looking at the richest person in the world, let's now look at the largest economy, the US. And we're going to look at 4 metrics here. But as we do, try to keep in mind the scale of the numbers we've just looked at. So firstly, how much debt does the US have? And you can see on this graph that the US was $31.5 trillion in debt in Q1 of 2023. And secondly, how much interest are they paying each quarter on that huge amount of debt? Well, you can see here that the interest payment on that huge debt amounted to $970 billion in Q2 of 2023. So nearly $1 trillion in a quarter, which is massive. Or M2, which is basically a way of looking at the money supply, so how much money is in circulation. And this stood at $20.9 trillion in July 2023. And finally, you can see the total assets held by the Fed on its balance sheet. And we're talking in the millions of millions here. So it goes from 1 trillion at the bottom, before the 2008 financial crisis, all the way up to $9 trillion. And you could do this for the UK, the EU, or most of the largest economies in the world. But hopefully this video has helped to see just how much bigger a billion and then $1 trillion actually are compared to $1 million and less. But please let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you've got your own examples. And if you haven't already, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really does help. And have a great day.